Hello everybody, my name is Jonathan and welcome to Bearly Unboxed. And since it's February, it's Black History Month, and I really wanted to go over this doll that I picked up. This is part of the Barbie Inspiring Women series, and this is of Ida B. Wells. She was a journalist and activist and suffragist, and there is her photo of the actual Ida. And this doll comes dressed in a very period dress, which is really hard to see on camera right now, but we'll take a better look when she comes out of the box. And then there's the side. Both the sides look like that. And then here is her barcode. Now you can pick this up on Amazon right now for only, I think, $20.98 or something like that. It's on sale. I actually picked this up locally at Fred Meyer because they also had it on sale. And here's a whole write-up about her on the back, which I'm going to go ahead and read. A lot of times I just let you pause the video and read it, but I think it's very important that we learn about the character before, well, not character, this historic person before we open up the doll. So she was born in 1862 and died in 1931. And there's a quote from her that says, "The way to right wrongs is to turn the light of truth upon them," which that is a really great quote. It actually kind of gives me chills. I think I got goosebumps. It's just so well worded. It says, Barbie recognizes all female role models. The Inspiring Women series pays tribute to incredible heroines of their time, courageous women who took risks, changed rules, and paved the way for generations of girls to dream bigger than ever before. Born into slavery 3 years before slavery ended in 1865, Ida B. Wells would later become a formidable activist for civil rights and women's suffrage. She started her career as a teacher and segued into journalism, where she gained national prominence. In her late 20s, she became both editor and co-owner of the Memphis Free Speech newspaper. She courageously exposed the inequality and cruelty that Black people faced. She co-founded the National Association of Colored Women's Clubs in 1896 and the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, NAACP, in 1909, to collectively fight for freedom, justice, and equal opportunity. Ida B. Wells spent almost 50 years bravely challenging the status quo and has inspired generations of activists after her. Girls need more role models like Ida B. Wells, because imagining they can be anything is just the beginning. Actually seeing that they can make all the difference. That is an amazing biography for this woman. She really helped change the world. And I think that is really important to remember these people who helped change our world. Now, not to make light of the subject, but I also picked up this LOL Surprise OMG doll just recently for only $7 at Walmart on clearance. And this is Melrose Jr. And we're going to open up her after we take a look at Ida. So I'll give you the full rundown of her after. But the main event is definitely this Ida B. Wells. Now, this box is a little beat up, I will say. The top of it comes open, and it's not even taped. I'm not really sure why. This was the last one they had available. And luckily, her face looks beautiful. Sometimes with Barbie, faces can get a little wonky. So this just opens from the bottom. And she does come with a doll stand. So let's see if we can get this out of here. Looks like She just slips right out of the box. And now we can get a much better look at her outfit. She has a really, really well-made looking outfit. So we'll take a look once we get her out. And she does come with a certificate of authenticity, like so many of the Barbie signature dolls do. And this has the stand included inside, the base of the stand. So let's get that out. I love it when a doll comes with a stand. I know like that's a very collector thing, which is one reason why I got so into Rainbow High dolls, because they all came with a stand for the most part. The Cheer dolls did not for some reason. Now the fabric on this feels really nice, and it feels old school, like the kind of fabric that they would have had when she was alive, you know. It's really cool. So I do have scissors, of course. Now this actually does not have a lot of things holding the doll in, oddly enough. There's not even any tape on these tabs. I think I can just push these all through. Now, of course, her head is attached to the plastic with the stereotypical plastic fasteners that Mattel likes to use in the back of the heads, which I think we're all kind of tired of at this point. Now, there are some other parts I'm just going to cut to get her out of there. Oh, and her dress is actually attached at the bottom with some little plastic fasteners. I'm trying not to cut the dress, which is always really difficult. Now, she comes with a newspaper, which is really cool, but I'm sure it's probably just cardboard or paper even. We'll find out when we get her out of here. So, get these all off. There we go. I do kind of prefer these like rubbery things to other ways that they can have them attached. Okay. So, we almost got her out. I really like this backdrop. That's really cool. In fact, we'll probably use that to take some photos of her for the end of the video. That would be really cool. So, we'll take care of that later. So here's her stand. This is the saddle kind of stand that goes up between the legs to hold the doll. And then it does have this part for the legs. And it does go on a very specific way. You can't put that together incorrectly because of the way they made it. Now let's get these off. Okay, and then, wow, she has 3 of these holding her head in place, which honestly, I think we'd be fine with just one. This just seems like waste. I mean, there's already so much waste when it comes to opening up a doll, which is one of the things I probably like the least about toy collecting, is all the waste. But anyway, I digress. Now, she does have elastics holding her newspaper on. We'll look at that in a second. And let's see. Okay, so we got her out, and she actually is pretty posable. She has elbow articulation and a wrist articulation. Her head can tilt. I'm trying to push these plastic things into her head. I hate when you can see those. She also she doesn't have any waist articulation. Her dress is actually not done up correctly, so I'm gonna fix that. The dress is really, really tight on her. I think that's why. So it does have Velcro in the back. So come on, stop focusing on me. This isn't about me. This is about Ida. All right. Now she does have more elastics around her wrist for some reason. Not really sure what that was there for. So she also has these boots, which I really love these boots. These are these would be nice witchy boots if you wanted to use these for like a witch character. Just because of the time that she lived, those are very witchy looking. Now she does have these cardboard things on her leg I have to remove. And she's actually on a plus size body. So this dress, I believe, she's on a plus size body. I will confirm that here in a second. If I can get this off. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, she's on a curvy body. So she's on the curvy Barbie body. You can kind of tell from the legs. They're very thick. I don't want to expose her too much. I feel like that's really inconsiderate of the historic person that she was. So I won't be showing her without her outfit on, because that just seems wrong. But if you know what a curvy Barbie looks like, this is also kind of like a Barbie Extra body. It has the Barbie Extra articulation on the knees. So these do bend and they slightly turn from side to side, I think. Maybe not. So she might actually not quite be Barbie Extra articulation, but she has enough articulation that I don't think that you really need to upgrade her with a made-to-move body. So let's try her out on the stand. So there she is on the stand. These stands sometimes are a little tricky to get to work. So the dress almost kind of hides the stand, with it also being a black stand. So that works really well. Now let's take a look at her face. I haven't really looked at it yet. There is no pixelation on her face. She has a beautiful, beautiful face. I don't know if she looks like the actual person as much as they hoped for. There's like a side-by-side. Like, I feel like they probably should have used a different head for this, but I mean, it works. They did give her edges around the head that are printed on, and the hair is very textured, which is exactly what you want for this character. This person. Why do I keep saying character? I'm trying not to disrespect her. So the dress, I will say, this dress is so nice. It has lace on it, on the collar, on the waist, down the front, and on the hem, and even on the sleeve ends. So this is like, honestly, this is like top quality Barbie collector right here. So let's take a look at her newspaper. It's inside this plastic sleeve. So I think we can just kind of slide it out. So this is not even cardboard. This is a piece of paper. But it is double-sided. So you can unfold it. And if you had a magnifying glass, I think you actually could read that. I'm not entirely sure if those are real words. It's a copy of her Memphis Free Speech paper. So that's pretty cool. And let's see, can she hold it? I mean, she was holding it in the box, but maybe like if we put both hands. Yeah. So she can hold her paper, which is nice. That is beautiful. This is definitely going to stay in my collection. I think she was a very brave, courageous woman, and we need more people like her in the world. So if you're out there, step up. We need you right now. So there's Ida. And now let's take a look at this LOL OMG doll. I have never bought an OMG doll. And there were two of them in this set. It says collect both BFFs. I'll let you pause that and read that if you want to. It says there's 20 surprises. And it even has this on the side. It says, hey sis. So I guess this might be her little sister. I'm not sure who that is. It does say her name on this side. And here is her barcode. And you can probably still get this. I'll check Amazon. I forgot to before I did the video. The price on this says it was $21.97, and I got it for $7. And this was the last one they had at Walmart. And so I thought, you know, I'm going to pick her up because I've never reviewed one of these dolls before. I have bought some of the smaller LOL surprise dolls. I have a ton of the boy ones. I have one, I think he's packed away actually right now. Yeah. I'm still in the process of figuring out where to put everything. Behind me is probably going to rearrange a bit. So let's take a look at her. I will be the first to admit I'm not a huge fan of these dolls because they have like such large eyes and it kind of freaks me out. But this one in particular I thought was really cute with this artwork on the front. I really, really like that artwork. And I'm not entirely sure how you're supposed to unbox one of these dolls since I've never had one before. Well, let's see. Does it come out at all? You can watch me struggle. I don't know. Oh, I think there's tape. That's what it is. There's tape on the side where there's like a little notch for some reason. There we go. Now she's coming right out. Okay. Now it does have the little MGA thank you for the purchase thing that you can fill out. I don't think I've ever done that. And then it does have a whole instruction booklet on how to unbox this, how to use some of the items. And here she is out of her packaging. She is pretty awesome. I feel like in modern day, maybe Ida would have dressed that way. Maybe? I don't know. I kind of feel bad saying that. I don't want to disrespect this lady. Beautiful, beautiful lady. But I want to make the video fun, as well as remembering Black History Month. So let's see if I can get this out of here. Alright. Okay, and then MGA also likes to do the whole back of the head things, although this one only has 2. So, okay, this doll, I'm liking her even more and more as I get her out of here. I will show you in a second what causes me to say such a thing. The back of her head, oh, let me get this plastic off. Okay. The back of her head is like shaved with a zebra print in it, and it's flocked, so it's fuzzy. And her bangs, man, they are gelled in place. And her hair is actually attached to a elastic, so let's get rid of that. And then she also has plastic around her wrist there. Okay, so I think we got everything off of her. Wow, these actually look really nice out of the packaging. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised because I like Rainbow High, and Rainbow High is full of detail. Let me show you the inside of this real quick. So it looks like there's some band photos or posters, some headphones. So the music is life. I agree. I love music. Like, what kind of music do you all listen to out there? I listen to a lot of different music. Now, I think this is perforated. So, unfortunately, I have to ruin this beautiful artwork. Oh, and I ripped it. Okay. So, you undo that, and then you find all of these things inside. There's her stand. It has a little card about her. Oh, this is a journal, and you can actually fold it to close it. This is BFF Journal. Rock on. And then it has a whole thing about Melrose. This is, what's your sign? Don't be afraid to make a scene. You already have everyone's attention. And she is a Scorpio. Are you a Scorpio? I am a Leo, actually. And then it also has this little collectible card of the character. And it has instruction on how to be a music maven, which I'll let you read if you want. You can pause that. Alright, so let me see. Let's get her stand out. That's one of the first things it tells you to do in this little pamphlet. And if I remember right, from just seeing people open these on their channels, the stands on these are very bizarre. So that goes in there like that. Okay. And then we have a brush. This is LOL OMG, which I definitely don't want to brush her hair or I would totally ruin it. And then there's this part here that's like kind of attached on a hanger. I don't know what that is. Okay. Oh, and this paper is very interesting. It doesn't quite feel like paper. It feels kind of fabric-y. These feel like paper, though. Alright, and I'm assuming there's a clip somewhere for her stand. Maybe she can stand on her own, though. That would be awesome. So, let's see. I think she's a little top heavy. And we will just look at all her stuff. Okay. So these are kind of fastened together. And this one has little safety pins on it. So let's see what's in here. Oh, and these are very similar to the little mini dolls because inside that was a little packet wrapped in paper. Wow, this is very interesting how they wrapped this. I think this is jewelry. Looks like it. Ooh, they are very shiny. Wow. So these are earrings. One different one for each ear, and then I think this is a bracelet. So let's go ahead. Now they do have pierced ears on these. This doll of Ida does not have pierced ears, you know, but some Barbies do, just not that one. Okay, so here's a close-up of her and her hair, and then those are her earrings that I just opened. I really like that. And that one looks like it's going up around her ear, which is really cool. She's very rock. I love that. And the tissue paper for these is always so nice. It has like a print on it. So it's kind of cool. And then we have a bracelet for her, which, let's see. Her outfit, she actually has her wrists through the sleeve, which is really cool. So there's the bracelet. And I'll show you real quick. She does have suspenders, and they are stretchy. So I think if you wanted to, yeah, you can put those over her shoulders. Oop, maybe. There we go. So that looks really cute. I like it with the suspenders up. And then she has these really cool chains. And there's faux zippers on her pants. And then she has really cool rocker boots. Like, those are really cool. Alright, let's see what else we have in here. Oh, these are her glasses. And these are cool glasses because they actually flip up. That is pretty cool. So let's get her glasses on her. I really don't know how these stands work. I was hoping there was a clip somewhere. I'll have to look in the box. Maybe I inadvertently overlooked it. Now these glasses, I'm having a hard time getting on her face. Ah, there we go. They kind of just click on, but for some reason they're like really sitting low. I think it's her bangs. So there's the glasses. And then you can have them up. So there we go. Not a huge fan of the glasses. And then, and this is her bag, which looks like a guitar with a faux chain. I'm kind of sad that isn't as silver as the other chains on her. But it is pretty cool, and it looks like it does open. Yeah, it opens, and it even has stickers on the inside that show like what's in her purse. So there's like makeup and a phone, and what's on this side? Perfume, more makeup, and I don't know what that says. Shh, it's a surprise party. That's what it says. Alright, so where is the stand? There's gotta be a stand. Let me see. It does. It shows a clip. Oh, okay. So yeah, you can tell I've never unboxed one of these. The clips are actually in the bottom, and there's 2 separate ones depending on which doll you get. Oh, I'm gonna try the thick one because she is a little thicker. That one definitely works. And I will actually, I didn't show you the articulation of her, but there she is on her stand. So that's cool. And there, well, let's put the bag on this arm. That's pretty cool. And then there's one last thing to open, and it's this kind of like clothing bag with a hanger. Okay. Oh, wow. What is in here? Wow. Okay. So inside there is this denim vest decked out with real chains. These are actual real chains, even on the back. And she has a little undershirt. That's all one piece, but it has these like separate looking sleeves. So, you know, you could take this top off and put that on her, which I will show in pictures at the end of the video. And let's see if we can get the vest on her at least. That would be cool. And while I'm doing that, I'll show you her articulation. So she can move her legs like that and like that. Now, she does not seem to have any knee articulation. Are these bend and snap knees? They are. Oh my god. Okay. They are bend and snap knees. So they don't actually... I think they bend one click. Yeah. And then here's what her little feet look like. Very, very pointy. So that's cool. She actually has a joint for the elbow and the wrist, but the knee joint is a bend and snap. So that's kind of fun. It's very very old school Barbie with the bend and snap knee. Now let's try to get this vest on her. And I feel like she's become the main event. I'm sorry, Ida. She just has so many more accessories. So there she is with her vest on, which looks really, really cool. I don't like these glasses though. Let's get rid of those. So there she is with her vest. And we'll give her bag back. And oddly enough, the earring kind of helps keep the bag up. Alright, and then we can put her back in her stand. And there you have it, Melrose. And her hair is actually 2 different colors, which is really cool. I'm wondering what happens if you take her hair down, and I definitely wouldn't do that because, oh no, I hope that's not holding anything in place. That was cut somehow. So now her head does turn and go side to side too as well. I did forget to mention that. So we'll try that on at the end of the video. But there we have it. We have Ida B. Wells, one of the most beautiful, well-made dresses I've seen on a Barbie in a long time. I mean, it's hard to tell in the video how detailed it is, but it has so much stitching and detail to it. So there you have it. You'll have to let me know in the comments what you think of these 2 dolls. Do you have either of these? Do you plan on getting either of these? I know they've both been out a while. This Ida doll came out, I think, last year for, I think, International Women's Day, possibly. But I thought she would be perfect to review for Black History Month. And then just taking a look at an OMG doll because I've never had one before. And I will say, despite the gigantic eyes I think this is a cool doll. I like that her eyes are purple. So you know me, I love purple. So there you have her. And then we have Ida. Let me know which one of these you like better. Or maybe you can't decide. I know I think they're both equally cool. But Ida was such an amazing person. So just kind of winning on my end. So let me know what you guys think of these, and thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate all the comments and likes that you leave, and definitely share the video if you think someone would like it. And check out my memberships if you're interested in getting early access to all my videos. And give me a super thanks if you're really, really thankful. That's just like a one-time donation just to show your love and support for the channel. If you don't want to be a member. And if you don't want to do either of those, that's fine too. I just appreciate all the views and the likes and the comments. Those are the main things that I'm really, really happy to get. And we'll see you soon in the next video. And I love you guys. Bye.